if you have an Amazon Alexa, turn it on mute now, because every time I say the word Alexa, one of these will decide to start speaking to you. And I can promise you, the review will get very irritating very quickly. So once you put that on mute, carry on watching this review. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Stu's Reviews. So today, we're going to take a look at this, the Echo Dot 3rd generation. The third evolution of the Echo Dot by Amazon doesn't disappoint. Its new design is simply stunning, with a speaker grille cloth all the way around its body, covering its 1.6-inch speaker. It comes in 3 colours: charcoal, heather grey, and this one, sandstone. Like its predecessor, it has a 3.5mm audio output, 4 control buttons, and the famous blue ring that indicates the use of the Alexa voice service. Now, in terms of its style, it is significantly nicer than its predecessor, the Echo Dot 2nd generation. First of all, it hasn't got a great big bloody Amazon logo on the front, which I severely dislike. I've always hated massive branding on products that you spend money on. So that's a good plus that it hasn't got it. Replacing it is a beautiful speaker grille all the way around, this lovely speaker cloth. It feels very nice indeed. It's significantly heavier than this one. And the fact that the speaker is all the way around, not just on the bottom, I'm hoping is going to make a big difference to the sound. Now on the top, the buttons are ever so slightly different, although they perform the same functions. And it would appear that the microphones have changed as well. Instead of this all the way around the outside, there's actually 4 places where it looks to me like it has a mic. It's still got an auxiliary port on the back, so all in all the functionality seems similar, but the design change is phenomenal. Now, the most important thing is how does it sound and how does it perform against the Echo Dot 2nd generation. So let's get this plugged in and have a look at how easy it is to set up. So, ooh, wow, the ring looks much nicer than the old one. Well, let's turn the light off and have a look at that. Oh, turn the light off there. Oh. Wow, that is really nice. Well, I like that. Right, let's get the app ready and have a look and see how well this performs. Okay. Already it sounds better.
Hello. To continue, download the Alexa app. Hallo. Laden Sie die Alexa-App herunter, fortzufahren.
It's German!
Bonjour. Pour commencer, téléchargez l'application Alexa. Ciao. Per continuare, scarica l'app Alexa.
Alright, it's having a fit.
Hola. Para
Shush!
continuar, descarga la app Alexa.
How do I make it stop? Oh, it's now gone purple. I don't see an orange light. Press this button. Aha.
Wi-Fi is not set up. For help, go to your Alexa app.
Oh.
Es ist kein WLAN eingerichtet.
Stop speaking in German to me.
Gehe in deine Alexa app.
I'm not
La
German.
connexion Wi-Fi n'est pas configurée.
Right, I finally got it up and running, and that took a little while, only because I realised that as soon as you turn it on and it goes orange, you've got to pair it straight away, otherwise it goes a bit mad. So if you're watching this, now you know. When it turns on and starts speaking in devil tongue and German, you need to start pairing it to the Wi-Fi then, otherwise it just won't work. But I believe I've got it up and running. So let's just test a very simple thing. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 11:14 p.m.
Very good. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 11:14 p.m.
Okay, so that was on the sort of maximum already. So that's not bad. I really like the light on this now. It looks phenomenal. There's a real big change in that. Much nicer than this. Now, I think we should probably test it for its sound. So let's have a look. I'm going to pair it to my phone via Bluetooth, and we'll just play a quick song and see what it sounds like. Okay, so I've got a song ready to play now, and we'll just see what this sounds like. At the moment it's on... Let's put it down to sort of low volume and see what it's like. Alexa, volume 2. Oh, it seems very snappy. I don't know if it's any quicker than this, but we'll try that out shortly. So it's on volume 2 at the moment. Let's start playing a song. Nice. It's quite quiet, but it is the smallest one. So let's go up a little bit. Wow. Guys, can you hear this? That's kicking out a really nice bass for such a small device. It's not ridiculously loud, but it's got a really good punch. Okay, so now it's on about volume 5, 6. Little bit distorted on that bass. It is a bit punchy. So it's on full volume now. Okay, let's put this right down. So, I think the sound's quite impressive. I think it's much better than this. It isn't the best sounding device I've ever heard, but actually, for a small speaker, it's quite nice. It's very punchy on the bass. It's good at the low levels, but when it gets a bit higher, I think it's a bit punchy. But it does go very loud. And the fact it's got a 360-degree speaker really helps project that sound. So actually, I'm quite impressed overall. It's definitely an improvement over the previous generation. Okay, let's stop that there. Alexa, stop. Okay, so I think overall the music isn't the best music in the entire world, but it is a speaker that is this big, which is quite small realistically. But it is good. It is very good for the size. Realistically speaking, most people have these on their bedside cabinet and they listen to a bit of internet radio in the morning to wake them up. So ultimately, it's not going to have too much of an impact to your music listening life. I think if you wanted to listen to some serious music, you might want to use the auxiliary port in the back to plug some bigger speakers into. But actually, for such a small speaker, it is quite impressive. Now, let's get this on and have a look and compare them together and see if they've made any improvements to how quick this can hear you and how quick it responds to your requests. Okay. So, first test, just standard response to me saying their name. Alexa. The old one responded first. Stop. Let's try that again. Alexa. Same on that one. Stop. Ah, I know what's happening. They can hear each other. That's the problem. Let's try it there. Alexa. You see what's happening is that it... No, this is going to be annoying, isn't it? I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to use a stop clock. Hold on. Right, let's mute this one for now. And let's use a stop clock on here. This is a stupid test and it's never going to work because what happens is... One of the settings is that you can't activate both at the same time and it recognises which one is closer and uses that. That's annoying. So we'll do it one by one and we'll try and work out how fast it can, I don't know, tell me the weather.
So the problem is they don't work when they're close to each other.
This is not going to be in the video, right?
Maybe, I don't know. This test is harder than I realised. Okay, hold on. What's the time? That's the easiest one.
No,
No.
Well, hang on. Ask it.
What
for-
day it is? What day is it?
Ask
And
it
then it's
for-
always going to give me the same answer, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Shh. Okay. Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Thursday, October 11th.
5.49. That was the old one. Okay. No, hold on. I need to do this. There we are. Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Thursday, October 11th.
4.88. So the new one was faster with that one. Do you know what? These are such minimal. I'm going to turn the light back on. These are such minimal differences that actually, I think, in terms of their response time, well, it's probably safe to say that they're pretty similar. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I was expecting it to be a little bit quicker. But never mind. So the design and aesthetic is much better than the second generation. And the sound is much better than the second generation. Okay, the response time isn't quite as good as I would want it to be, but it's very, very similar to the second generation as well. But what about the price? Well, you'd be surprised to find out that this is the same price that the second generation was as well. At the moment, it's $49.99. That's in UK pounds. What it is in dollars is very similar, and I will leave a link in the description below so you can check them out yourselves. But obviously the Echo Dot second generation was out for a long time, and quite often Amazon did offers where you could buy it for £35. Are they going to do offers like this for this? Maybe, possibly not for the foreseeable future because this is a brand new device, but definitely at £49 I think this is a pretty good buy. Overall, the Echo 3rd generation completely throws its predecessor out of the park. Firstly, the looks of this device is so much nicer than the black gloss plastic of the second generation Dot. Secondly, the sound is far better, far richer and far louder. No, it's not the best sounding small speaker I've ever listened to, but nor is it the worst. And for the price of 50 quid, this is a tiny all-round smart speaker that will look fantastic in any home. And that concludes today's review of the Amazon Echo Dot 3rd generation. I hope you enjoyed the review, and if there's any questions that you might have that I haven't answered, leave a comment in the comment section below and hopefully I'll be able to answer that question for you. And if you liked today's review, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you back for another episode of Stu's Reviews soon. Before you go, consider supporting me on my Patreon page by clicking here. It'll give you some great discounts on stuff I've reviewed and helps me to continue doing reviews. If you want to see some fun stuff, click here to see the highlights of Stu's Reviews. And, as a friendly reminder, click this button to subscribe.